What is the longest 5 minutes you have ever experienced? 1. Being a kid and waiting for my mom to finish talking to friends. 2. I was on placement with a doctor and he told a patient that he might lose his leg due to diabetes. It obviously upset him, but the doctor left to go get something, leaving me in the room with him. He must have been gone for only 2 minutes, but I swear it felt like 20. The guy was quietly sobbing to himself and I had no idea what to do or say. 3. On the way to a toilet trying to hold back destructive diarrhea in a public place. 4. In 5th grade, while the principal was listing off the profanities, I searched on Google Earth. 5. Being young and waiting for my mom to pick me up from somewhere and she was late. 6. Waiting for that pregnancy test result, regardless of how you want the result to sway. 7. My son was silent when he was born. The doctor gave me a serious look, handed me the scissors to cut the umbilical cord, and then rushed my son to a table on the other side of the room. I moved to the head of the bed to tell my wife what a great job she did. I honestly have no idea how long it took to hear him cry, but those seconds/minutes were the longest of my life. He turned 20 last month. 8. I recently had a very frightening sleep paralysis. It probably just lasted for a few minutes, but it felt like ages. 9. 6 months ago, anesthesia ended too soon while the surgeon was still stitching up my knee after realigning my patella. There were still 3 stitches to go and I still can't decide what was the worst pain: the tourniquet on the top of my thigh or the stitches. 10. When I was a kid, my mom told me to wait in line at the supermarket, and then she went to go get some more things. The person who was at the cashier had just paid and the lady in front of me began unloading her, not heavily packed, shopping cart. She had almost finished loading and was about ready to pay when my mother finally reappeared. Those were simultaneously the longest and the shortest and most terrifying 5 minutes of my life. 11. Trying to help somebody you are certain won't make it before the ambulance gets there. 12. I used to be a firefighter. Hearing, "My kid is still in there." He wasn't. He was hiding in the bushes next door, a bit frightened, but completely fine. I think that took a few years off my life.